Dear participants of the league, as if 2020 could not get any worse, I, your commissioner, have tested positive for a shitty fantasy football team. I know, it comes as a surprise to me. I am not above these things happening to people, but alas, we will move forward, and I am not concerned. I will quarantine my team away from everybody else. It has been a wild couple of days here in the real football world that has affected the fantasy football world. So this week's matchups are late due to that. We still don't know for sure what's going to happen with the KC New England matchup. We will sort those things out if that game is not played. With that, let us move to our matchups. In our first matchup, we've got the Dick Mixon featuring TK and TP Bobby against Odell Swift Splashback Ben. Ben still searching for that elusive first win. He is suffering from Derrick Henry going on an unexpected bye this week. My guess is that he will throw Mark Ingram up in there. Other than that, he's got Dak going for him. Has once again played a tight end in his flex with Higbee. But it looks like it will not be enough to catch Bobby's team. Bobby rolling with Tom Brady. Dick Mixon, who looks like he might play. He showed up on the injury report. Bobby picking up Gronkowski this week. But his receiving core looks like it will take him to victory. That of DK Metcalf, Taj Boyd, and Stephon Diggs. Once again, Bobby with the check mark. He had Kelsey in the Pats D, who he currently has on his bench. Move over to our next matchup. We've got a close one here with the Kenosha Hat Tricks Jake versus the established P Corners Nick. Jake at 2-1, Nick also at 2-1. Jake with Clyde Edwards-Helaire currently in. Oh, hold on. Anyways, sorry. We are now showing that Chiefs and Pats players. Okay, it said bye, now it's back to postponed. Anyways, Jake with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Russell Wilson, Mike Davis, has moved Cooper Kupp back up into his starting lineup this week. Nick with Stafford at quarterback, then his stable of running backs, Zeke Elliott, Nick Chubb. He also picked up Schultz from the Cowboys to put in for his tight end, Darrell Henderson Jr. in the flex. Nick looks like he's got the edge. Once again, things are very fluid with the outcome of the Pats-Chiefs game still yet to be determined. But Nick's still with the slight edge thus far. Let's slide on over to Andy in the Filthy Finger Sweeps at 2-1 against Lamar Haunted Acres Josh, who's at 1-2. Josh, who has yet to fill his flex. I'm assuming that's because he's waiting on whether Tyreek Hill will play or not. If Hill plays, it looks like he will still be a little short on the projections. He rolling with Lamar Jackson, Devin Singletary, and picked up Greg Ward this week. On Andy's side, he is Saints heavy with Breeze and Kamara at the top. He also has Miles Sanders. He has thrusted Laviska Shenault into one of his wide receiver slots. But once again, it looks like as of right now, even if Tyreek Hill pops in, Andy with the slight advantage. To my matchup, somebody's going to get a win this week between me and Brad. The Sucktastic Assholes at 0-3, who's tested positive for a shitty fantasy football team, against the Ambassador of Stonks, are 0-3. Brad's test results still undetermined. Could be a false positive. He could grab a win this week and it be negative. Josh Allen, of course, is my guy, ride or die. Mike Evans, DJ Chark, Kittle back finally after injury. I'm currently in need of a kicker. My lineup is incomplete. The Stonks rolling with Kyler Murray, still Kenyon Drake, Thielen, Gallup, and Robbie Anderson in his flex. Robbie Anderson has been quietly very underrated this year. He has Jefferson from Minnesota on his bench. He had a big game last week. He looks like he could be emerging as the number 2. Not ready to trust him quite yet. If I can get a kicker in there, this will be a very close matchup. But right now, Sans kicker, Brad with a slight advantage. let's head on over then to Burrow Deep and Green, Britt versus Up Yours and AA Ron. AA Ron, who might be the most significantly impacted person this week if the Kansas City Chiefs don't play, as he has Patty Mahomes and Sammy Watkins currently in his lineup. He also is in need of a kicker, as the Steelers have gone on an unexpected bye with the Titans. So he's got Eckler and Will Fuller as well in, along with Darren Waller. On Britt's side, she is rolling with Joe Burrow, Josh Jacobs, and Allen Robinson, and has slid A.J. Green. He's been promoted from flex to wide receiver 2. So we'll see how that plays out for her. She's got Julio in the flex, obviously waiting to see if he plays on Monday or not. Britt looks like the overwhelming favorite, whether Mahomes and Watkins can play or not. Doing a little quick back-of-the-napkin math, I think she would still be a 5 to 8 point favorite, even if all of Aaron's people are in. That takes us over to our matchup of the week, and this one looks like a dead heat. Once again, assuming all games are played that we know about. Florida man Adam at 2-1, looking to take down our top dog Sam, and I got that Andy money at 3-0. Adam, who spent money to pick up Aaron Rodgers, has already gotten 25 points from Melvin Gordon this week. He, of course, has undrafted free agent rookie running back James Robinson from the Jaguars. DeAndre, I can't believe the Texans traded me Hopkins. And currently Devontae Adams, who is questionable for Monday. And Chris Carson is questionable. So a lot of questionable things on his starting roster right now. He's got Harrison Butker as his kicker. So we'll see if he picks up somebody else. Or if he... Oh, he does. He's got Mason Crosby hiding down there, so he might sub in Mason Crosby on Monday night. That would be a smart play for him, assuming the Chiefs don't play. On the other side, our fearless leader, I got that Andy Money Sam, who still is not full from all those 30 burgers. Matt Ryan going on Monday. Aaron Jones, Dalvin Cook, Calvin Ridley. Does the rest of her team matter? Probably not. She has the Chiefs defense, who may or may not play, and she had to throw James Conner on the bench, given their unexpected bye. That is your matchup of the week. Obviously, everything is fluid. As been discussed, there is a nuclear option, assuming things get even crazier. If the NFL has an entire Week 18, if games get canceled or the season gets shortened. I am leaning towards going to a roto format. That would be a total points scored format. We are not there yet, but keep that in the back of your mind as you maybe look into the future and see what happens as games start to play out. Hopefully the Chiefs and Pats play this week. Hopefully I can test negative on my sucktastic team here in the future. But yeah, these are your matchups, and we'll be back on Tuesday with a preview.